Hey guys, super quick vlog here. We're back on the generator, and back in the Bahamas, I realized there was a problem with the shutoff solenoid. At least I thought there was. Now I'm going to show you how that we're testing it and confirming, yes indeed, there's a problem with this solenoid. Let's show the solenoid here. Thanks for camera, Nancy. This is the solenoid. This is an arm that controls the, basically like the throttle on the engine. It allows the fuel to pump and not. Using the multimeter, we've already tested the continuity. Let me just do that real quick and I'll show you. All right, so there's about 14 ohms of continuity, which is what I'm reading to be appropriate for this size solenoid. That means it's got the right, it's not a broken circuit, let's put it that way, from non-electrical engineer point of view. So next step is, what happens when we put voltage to it? What should happen is, let's come down here. What should happen is when the switch goes, we turn the switch on the generator, this should engage electrically, okay, which then pulls on this lever, and that allows the fuel pump to start and the motor runs. Essentially it takes over from the starter motor, the actual diesel engine. So what should happen is, when we add voltage to this, is this plunger should compress and it should stay locked in until we remove electricity, at which time a spring pops it open, turns off the diesel engine. So what we're going to do is test it now by actually adding voltage to it. We have the good old trusty jumper cables, which we use all the time for troubleshooting. Highly recommend these for a sailboat. And what we're doing is, Nancy's going to hold, we need 4 hands to do this because I don't have a proper multimeter. She's going to hold the negative here. I'm going to hold the positive here, and we should get, you know, 12 volts, right? Roughly. 12.4. That's about right. The I wouldn't say the battery's completely charged. It hasn't been charged in a few months. But come on now, that should run the solenoid. We probably should do this on the full battery, shouldn't we?
Maybe.
We'll do that next. It won't make the video. But this is the problem. I'm going to show you. We've already done this, and this is the problem we actually have when we run the generator. Watch this. And put this into the positive side. Watch what happens. It shows we have voltage on the current on the circuit, but the plunger hasn't compressed. Watch what happens when I push it though. It stays compressed, which means the voltage is running, but only runs when I actually manually compress it. Watch what happens when I release the voltage. Ready? All right. And that's the equivalent of us turning the switch off on the generator and cutting electricity to this circuit. Thanks for holding that, Nancy. In other words, it's working when we turn it off. It doesn't work when we turn it on, when it receives the electrical current. That, in my opinion, means it's broke. Shoot me a comment down below if you think I'm missing something here and the solenoid's not really broke. My understanding of it's broke. Let me know if you think that's the case, or if this is actually a broken solenoid. I believe it is. We're going to order a new one. They're only $50, and we're going to replace it, and we should see different results. So thanks for watching this blog.